some cards on this whole thing that's going on, right? This milestone. So Spirit told me to go back and check out my video that I did some months ago when I was talking about the Sacred Seven. So something about, you guys can go back and watch that too. But yes, so this bitch is finally dead. I said what I said, and I said it like that. So I asked guys, so what can we expect now that this has happened? What is to come, right? Because when you think about when things are removed, something is added, right? So the cards that came out was Thy Good and Faithful Servant. So this is something having to do with us, or those who are faithful. Those who are faithful in their servitude, co-creating or co-servitude with the Most High, with the divine realm. We got to whom much is given, much is required. So much was given to this person, much will be required. So this is not, and when I saw it, I said, these people think that, oh, they're just going to mourn this and, just get right back on track. No, there's more to come. There's more lost. There's more lost coming in here. So we got, this is pertaining to labor of love, right? And we got God is adding love. God is adding labor of love. And then we got wilderness. We got wilderness. We got cold-hearted. So something about the cold-hearted, right? Receiving wrath at this time. About their labor of love in the wilderness, or pertaining to the wilderness. We got their prayers denied. So that's why I said these people making plans and got prayers, or think shit just about to, in a few weeks be back on track with them. But no, Spirit said they will suffer. They will suffer. So let's go deeper into this. When I've said God is adding, the two cards that I saw was ancestors in agreement. So something about an ancestral agreement here. We got weighing their heart. The card that also revealed itself was the universe is a feeling universe. Or this is a feeling universe. So something about these people being cold-hearted, and so their hearts being weighed here, and it's determining their fate. So yeah, so yesterday I was getting time running out. Look, they're waiting in vain. Something about waiting in vain here. And then we got Phoenix. Waiting in vain for this Phoenix that they think is going to happen. They're talking about her husband being king now, this, that, and the third. We got do not bow down to men. We do not bow down to men. The elect of the Most High do not bow down to men. And we're definitely not about to do it now. Now, this bitch is out the way. No. It says, do not feed pearls to swine. Prepare for Jah's coming. And it says, after he has tried me, I shall come forth as pure gold. I'm starting to feel a little sick right now. Like, I feel like something in my stomach. So this could be, maybe there's going to be something regarding digestive issues, or I don't know. But I feel something weird in my stomach. I feel like I need to vomit. We got North Node. North Node. Something about Oshun here. So labor of love. I'm hearing about judgment for how they nurture or nourish others in the wilderness. Those who are in the wilderness here they're receiving judgment for this. We got the spirit realm is always communicating with you, including animals. I am showing you what you must see, including the care of animals, or how they care for animals here. So it's going to be a lot of shaking up going on here. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. So something about these people being divided and conquered by the Most High, by the spirit realm, by our ancestors. Yep, we got ask, believe, and receive, and also by us co-creating, by asking for this judgment, asking to be free from bondage. We got only God knows. Only God knows. They don't know a goddamn thing while they sitting here trying to predict what's going to happen next for them, right? No, they stole land, artifacts, sacred tools, and even lives. They shall not be able to escape the wrath of God. Destroyers of earth will suffer. So we done got, they will suffer came out twice. Like, these people, this shit is not a game. Cast it out. Cast it out. They are casted out. They are casted out of, something about being casted out of Solomon's bloodline. Or casting out Solomon's bloodline. Like, these individuals could have been, like, intentionally targeting people who they found out was, yeah, we got Amun Ra. Amun Ra is here. We got God is removing. God is removing. unnecessary changes. These unnecessary changes that these people have made, that they, when they was here, or whatever they implemented, right? When they called themselves running an empire, God is removing unnecessary changes that was implemented for us. We got 939. Now this card is usually 636, so it's 636 reversed, but I'm seeing 939 as well. So I'm gonna look up that number. Nine, 3, 9. I literally look all around my laptop and it was just right there in my face. So something about that energy too, about how these people, like, they're governing of us and putting all these truths and all this fuck shit like plain sight in our face, or you know, being responsible for keeping people in illusionment. Like, okay, 939. 939. Contempt. So 939 in the Hebrew lexicon means contempt and something scorned, an object of contempt, despised. So these people are despised by God. We got Nehemiah 4:4. The feeling that a person or a thing is beneath consideration, worthless, or deserving scorn. This is how the Most High view these people now, while they sit here thinking, oh shit, about to go right back, shit about to get right back in order, and this, that. No, it's not. No, it is not. No, it is not. So we got disregard for something that should be taken into account. These people was disregarding people's livelihoods, their protection, their security, and not taking these things into account. So a lot of the shit that's going on, right? These bitches won't doing shit, doing a goddamn thing, but trying to save their ass. And they're wondering why the hammer is really coming down on them hard right now, while all this other things, you know, these weather disasters is happening, right? So this bitch gotta go. She don't give a damn about these people. She gotta go. They have to go. So disrespect. Something about them disrespecting the Most High, sliding the Most High's people here. We got Anubis. We got Anubis trying to create death, or create, look, Babylon. We got Babylon. The offense of being disobedient to or disrespectful of a court of law and its officers. Disrespectful to a court of spiritual law and its divine officers, the ancestors. Look, we got Ogun here, but reverse. So they disrespected a lot of things that was already in place here. We got, this is a feeling universe, and if you're cold-hearted, then you're not supposed to be here. What are you doing leading anything, right? So these people are definitely experiencing the wrath of the Most High for these transgressions here. We got God, please help me. So there can be some people, like, they could be trying to pray to God, or something about us praying to God concerning these necessary changes here. We got earthquake. There could be a possible earthquake somewhere. Losing loved ones to violence as karma for evil deeds. Earthquake. I'm hearing this is their body. Something about their body, destroying their body with this earthquake. Their loved ones. Unexpected deaths of family members, of those who sow evil to the innocent out of jealousy and spite. Dying by their own devices. So this won't be the first death. We got Ogun is here, or Ogun is here. We got eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard the Most High's plans for these people, but these plans will be revealed to us. Something about these people, like the Most High is like furious with these people because they did not have the right to do these things. That's why we got the card that said God did not approve this. So they're experiencing this. This is why we're witnessing these misfortunes, and we're going to be seeing more of it. I have more in store for you. Oh my God. I have more in store for you to see concerning these people's misfortunes. Okashi. So the Most High said, plan to enter a heavenly oasis on earth and outside of earth. That's what we should be focusing on. Planning to do that. To enter that in the now, within ourselves, right? We got astral travel projection here. What is that about? Jubilee. Something about us astral traveling. Whoa. Something about us getting sneak peeks of this Jubilee energy in the spirit realm, or us being able to astral travel to what's to come for us. Yeah, but these individuals are under reproach. Undergoing a reproach at this time. I'm hearing it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Time to depart from evil. Given ample opportunity, like even with the disasters and everything that's happening, like in the world, they had ample opportunity to depart from evil and show some type of damn humanity, but they didn't. You don't deserve these titles. You're false. Address. What is that? Address. Someone in such a way as to express disapproval or disappointment. The expression of disapproval or disappointment. So this is reproach. So being rebuked. Or some of this is as a result of us co-creating with the Most High to get this bitch out of here. After finding out all these truths and us saying, man, that bitch ain't no real queen. Nah, them motherfuckers need to go. We don't need them. Them motherfuckers fake as hell. They fried as fuck. They ain't do nothing but fuck us up. They fucking using their parasites, their leeches. They're using us. They stole our birthrights. A part of this reproach that they're undergoing has something to do with us too, and what we're speaking into existence. We got a birthright concerning our birthright here. These people went against the Most High. These people were intentionally trying to create an apocalypse, but it's going to backfire on them. It's like they was behind the scenes, they were feeding this apocalyptic energy. Like they was feeding towards it. We got dark arts. Dark arts. Pay attention. They wasn't departing from evil to implement elevation. Unless it was elevation of themselves. That's why they sit here talking about, oh, who's going to be next on the throne and shit, bitch. Okay. Earth's core. Earth's core. So they hit the core. And then here's the thing about earthquake. The earthquakes begin because I'm hearing an earthquake of the body of the family, right? So the earthquake, it hits like in the tectonic place, like deeper into inner earth, right? And then it comes out and vibrates on the outward earth, the outer earth. So something about that, like she being knocked out as the core, and then everything around is just going to, you know, domino effect. You will see just how serious I am when I say touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm, or risk your life. Risk your life. We got Thutmosis here. Be weary of people, or be mindful of people faking spirituality. These are individuals who are not divinely guided, and this is why whatever they was put like in leadership of, it wasn't divinely guided. We got Uranus. So these changes here, change, ancient civilization, wiping out all oppressors. God damn it. Hidden magical fruits, veggies, and herbs. So something about them hoarding like some very like powerful medicines and some shit like that. Herbs. Now, in one reading, I channeled something about some type of mushroom. Then we got faking spirituality and consciousness for inclusion to mass deception and capitalizing. So they went too far. Something about the animals here, like, there's something here about these animals, what they're doing to these animals. Animals under unnecessary restrictions, murders, slavery, judgment for maltreatment. Pay attention to the weather. There's some things, okay, so this is also talking about things that people suffer from past lives, evil deeds that only the Most High knows about. Things that, you know, there's still stuff that there's still stuff we don't even know that these people have been doing or that they have done to our ancestors. There's still more coming out about that. Like just how gruesome they were, right? Like for example, and it's like, when you think about cannibalism now, like how common, I ain't gonna say common, but how more often we hear about cannibalism now. Even like, it was still shocking to me, like the other day, to hear that they used to eat black people, bro. Like, used to cook, butcher, and fry and eat black people like they were like cattle or some shit. Just because they are religious don't mean their hearts are pure. So this is why we see this this delusion or this delusion spell that's like on a lot of the masses who, even though they may be religious, you know, they still don't, there's still like a lot of disconnect from the cosmos, like from source, from nature and stuff like that, right? Like you can have people that go to church every Sunday, but they don't spend no time in nature. They don't have like deeper knowledge about that or deeper understanding about that. But this was intentionally done. Something about a super moon here, and I think there's about to be a full moon. Let me see. There should be a full moon today or tomorrow, but I don't remember what sign it's going to be in. Okay, so let me check these transits. Something about the transits is why this motherfucker got took the fuck out today. Or yesterday. So let me see. But honestly though, like, is this bitch like even? Never mind. I ain't gonna speculate. I'm gonna say, is this motherfucker, like, what if she being dead though? I don't know, but what if she being dead and they clone her ass? Or they was using holograms. What today is? 9/8/2022. We're in September. September 11 is coming up. 9/11 coming up. Which I think that was a scam. Okay, so moon is still in Aquarius. Let me make sure this is for today. Okay. Now we gonna have a full, I know we're gonna have a full moon in Aquarius, y'all. Okay, so today is the waxing gibbous. 24-44 degrees. Organs influenced by the current Aquarius moon sign is the calf, ankles, shins, Achilles, forearm muscles, thyroid, hormones. Your relationship with your emotions might be more complicated because Moon in Aquarius has a strong need for emotional freedom. So this is the Most High freeing us emotionally, having to take out this entity to free us emotionally. However, when you are in a group of people, it is easier for you to understand your feelings and free yourself from negative emotions such as fear, anger, and jealousy. So when is the full moon? So the full moon is on Saturday, or September 10th, and it's going to be in Pisces. Full moon in Pisces. Organs affected by that will be feet, toes, pineal gland. So the third eye. This is maybe for somebody. What is that? I don't know what this profession is called. Like people who do like foot massages. but it's like deep. It's like, it's, I don't know, it's a more professional kind, like when somebody knows like all your points. It's something about you learning about all your points, or we need to familiarize ourselves with how to identify what's going on with our body through learning like the mapping of our feet, or people do it through your face and your feet, just like palmistry or whatever, or palm reading, but something about the feet here, or just learning about that. Like, for example, let's say you got acne on your cheeks or something like that. That's connected to like an organ in your body. Like whatever your cheeks is connected to, in the mapping of your entire body's organs, then that's, if there's acne or something going on, inflammation in that area, then it's reflecting on what's going on inside. I know that's a sidebar, but I don't know. Spirit told me to say it. Okay. So let me look at these aspects and keep it moving. There ain't no way of moving on. Sweet but psycho. Come through, demons. What the fuck? Kiss me more and let me down slowly. Better stuck with you, better stick with you, better stick with the Most High. Let me see. Yo, it's something about, there is a violation. Something about these goddamn animals, bro. The purge. Anyway. Sun squaring Mars. Sun in Virgo squaring the Mars energy. So conflict, impulsivity, tension, opposition, confrontation. You got the Sun trining Uranus, so changes. We got restitution here. And then we got Sun opposition Neptune. So that's crazy how it seems like these words are like going with these aspects. Sun, so Virgo Sun opposition or opposing Neptune. So the unseen realm. Moon conjuncting Saturn, Moon squaring Uranus. So yeah, a lot of emotional turmoil with these changes that's happening any fucking way, because Uranus is change. But there could be some people, like, because of like the lack of work that they've done on themselves, they could be feeling a lot of resistance with this change. What the hell is her oh my god, bro, I was just saying, yo, in my mind, I'm channeling the fucking Taurus, bro. When I said that change shit, somebody's going through emotional turmoil because of the change. Why the hell is this bitch? This motherfucker is a Taurus? Queen Elizabeth was a Taurus? We got provoke. A connection that I like to make with Taurian energy is how there's a whole game with bulls where they literally shock, electrocute, and provoke the bull, which is typically a majestic, creature, into being this erratic, like, wild thing. So it's like reverse energy. She was a Taurus who facilitated in provoking others to become like this de-evolved nature of themselves. Like, pay attention. Spirit said pay attention. This motherfucker a Taurus? The only reason I'm looking like this because I'm a goddamn Taurus, but it's like, okay, I see. Y'all know Taurus rules the house of money, so this bitch was greedy as fuck. They was greedy as fuck. So we got Mercury trining Mars, communication and thoughts. That's why I said a lot of this is happening because of our co-creation, like with the spirit realm, of us being in harmony, like with the downloads or what with speaking on these things and stuff like that, right? So this harmony, a thought energy, right? Your thoughts create your reality. You don't want this bitch to be in control, to be running shit. You don't want none of them to. You don't believe in what they say they are. You don't believe they're royal. These are thoughts. This is energy, right? This is energy being put out there, and it's a lot. It's a few people putting out that same energy, right? And then if it's the truth, obviously that energy is coherent with the Most High, like or whatever, cohesive, whatever the word is. We got to discover if God is real. Consult with the Most High for clarity regarding counsel, advice, opinions from others. And then we got Hell Week. Oh my God. Purging the spirit realm. We got Shango here. Every time I see Shango, I think about changes, but changes regarding luck, money, power, and love. I don't know none of these songs that's playing on my TV, but I just turn to it to get some messages. All right, let's look at. Oh, okay. Let me look at my government deck and see what come out. What's to come? What's next? Is niggas panicking? What is motherfuckers panicking? Is crackers panicking? I feel like we use the word niggas so loosely. I don't see nothing wrong with me using the other word loosely. Mercury opposition Jupiter still. This expansion of these thoughts, this thought energy, communication, the truth. We got Venus squaring Mars. So I'm getting like love and war energy. Earlier I was channeling a thin line between love and hate. I don't know if this is related to any of this, but that movie with Martin Lawrence, a thin line between love and hate energy. That's just the energy or energy that's available right now. I'm not saying it's your energy. Yeah, because this chopping block, there's some people on the chopping block right now with Ra, Anubis. Venus Queen comes Jupiter. Saturn squaring Uranus. Neptune sextile Pluto. I think Pluto was rebirth. So if Neptune is the unseen, the subconscious, unconscious mind, and then Pluto is talking about rebirth, sextile, and so some type of harmony. Like it's not as strong, but something with that energy too. Maybe there's like a death and a rebirth that occurs with how a lot of people are beginning to view the spirit realm and interacting and engaging with the spirit realm, having alliances in the spirit realm. Instead of, when people dead, they're just gone and, they're non-existent anymore. So something about knowing that, no, I can get strength and I can, have help and have, like, people war with me from the spirit realm. Like, so something about just a deepening of, like, understanding that, or a deeper knowing with this. Yeah, because we got node trining, your node trining the sun. But we also have some nodes that's squaring the moon and Saturn. So emotions, karma, a correction type of energy here. Yeah, with alliances. We got Alliance and Uranus. We got a lot of good Lilith energy here though. Well, except for one. So Lilith squaring Chiron. That's the deep healing Chiron. So this empowered or emergence of like this emotional authority we're supposed to move into. We got exploration. Some people are still like finding challenges with that, or they have fears with like feeling empowered, being empowered, or just using their authority. All right, so what? Let me see. Okay, because Mars is in Gemini. But Mercury is in Libra. Wow. We got Moon in Aquarius, Mercury Libra, Mars Gemini, Saturn Aquarius. I think Uranus been in Taurus for a long time, y'all. Taurus, y'all need to look at the age of Taurus and just look at the kind of things that was done, because the age of Taurus talks about ancient civilizations here. So I'm channeling something like along the terms of restoring ancient civilizations. Yo, we got Capricorn, achieve. And then that's the number 10, so cycles. Oh my God, this is source generated. We got dignified strength. Taurus, cultivating strength from source or with source. And we got tension, cultivate tension. Cultivate strength from tension. Activate. Heal relationships. Relationship healing activated. Yo, I don't know why, like there's like an energy of relationship strengthening, or like people who sincerely like want love, but maybe interference from other energies like was just interfering, like whether it was magic, whether it was people's mindsets, whether it was people's traumas, whether it was people's fears, anxieties, worries, like about income, whatever the case may be. But something about these things being absolved. What is that word? I mean, what the fuck does that word mean? Because why did I say that? We got set or declare someone free from blame, guilt, or responsibility. Give absolution for a sin. She asked the bishop to absolve her sins. Exonerated. Something about fake ass charges. And I mean like figuratively speaking. Receiving fake charges from people who misunderstand you or who misunderstand themselves, or being stigmatized or stereotyped and stuff like that, and I don't know, discriminated, just shit like that. All that stuff being exonerated. Are you being exempt from these things? We got deliver, liberate, discharge, vindicate, relieve, and pardon, let off. Oh shit. Let me get my 4. All I'm gonna say too, y'all don't have to worry about nobody trying to mock y'all, because if somebody mocking you, they mocking the Most High. And I'm gonna tell you right now, because I'm a witness, people died behind mocking me. People died behind like trying to play with me, and they really didn't have to. They could have just literally chose anything else to do, but they chose to play in my energy. People have died and lost shit, lost loved ones, lost things that they love and desires and dreams from trespassing my energy. That's all I have to say. So it's just better, whether you understand things at the moment or not, to respect people's energy who are passionate about God. Because you can possibly get yourself fucked up. Whether it's subliminally, subconsciously, unconsciously. The person knows directly. You think they don't know directly, or they do. You think it's hidden, but it's not. Right? You can be hidden. You can hide your identity and still get that work by playing in somebody's energy who's protected, who's anointed. So, yeah, something about you guys just knowing that. Or maybe somebody who's going to watch my video need to hear that. Because I witnessed it. So, several accounts. Okay, so Nehemiah 4:4. This came out for the 939 number that came out. It says, "Do not cover up their guilt or blot out their sins from your sight, for they have thrown insults in the face of the builders." That's why we got Taurus energy, the age of Taurus, the builders. Bro. Where are them cards? Where is the freaking Taurus card, bro? Okay, so expanding relationship resources. Expanding resources for relationships, y'all. So you're going to be getting messages about receiving some type of abundance or some income here, resources, or your resources expanding due to these climate changes, climate transit changes. I'm talking about like the energetic climate too, like not just weather, but the energetic climate amongst the people. Like we're reflections of nature, so we're reflections of weather, we're reflections of all elements. So something about the climate changing in the people. Pay attention to the weather conditions out that we can see, because this is a reflection of what's going on within the people as well. So, but we keep getting a lot of healing cards too with these snakes here, or the symbol of the snake, the serpent. So a lot of healing, root healing. Hear us, O God, for we are despised. Turn their insults back on their heads. Give them over as plunder in a land of captivity. Damn. I kind of want to see. Let me see. There might be things you feel led to comment on that people may try to make you feel like you're weird or you're being weird about it, but no, in actuality, they're being weird. Like, for example, if somebody's like, for example, if you tell somebody, hey, make sure y'all show love back, make sure y'all like my videos so I can spread my message to other people, but the motherfucker's just sitting there watching you, and they trying to make it seem like, oh, this motherfucker doing this, like, why, this person is rude, like, why, how you gonna make me like something? Okay, no, you're rude for sitting there watching me and not liking my shit, but you're just sitting there watching me. You're rude. You're rude. So angel number 939 means to make your life worthy. Angel number 939 signifies that you have the opportunity to recreate yourself and step up to become someone great in the community. Besides, you can rise above your limits if you can allow your positive attitude to drive you. More so, you have to work as a champion and organize your work as a real leader. They was not doing that. Notably, you become the person you desire if you apply your wisdom and create your moves. Equally, let go of any fears that you have in life and work hard. So something about this enabling us to achieve all sorts of great things so that we can find some reassurance that everything we do is for the best future possible. Rebuilding of ancient civilizations. Remember, thoughts create reality. You want to make sure your reality is as positive as possible so that you can benefit later on in life. Benefit in the now. All right, so what's this 6? Let me I want to flip the number. Okay, 636. A message over number tells you it's time to change. It's time for a change in your life. Tells you it's time to change in your life. You've had plenty of time to relax and enjoy. Now it's, but what I'm hearing, because this shit don't even, it cuts off. This is a message for her because, see, the number was supposed to be 636, but it came out reversed, right? So this is talking about her taking plenty of goddamn time in this time where she was supposed to be correcting shit, where they were supposed to be correcting things and bringing order, establishing balance and organization, right? These people spent time organizing, like, you know, unnecessary shit and changes, implementing unnecessary changes that made things worse for other people, and relaxing and enjoying their life and benefiting in the background, like, while motherfuckers out here struggling for them to be able to have that lifestyle. I fucking love you. 636. What is that saying? Wood, beam, or timber. A tree or wood. There's something here about some trees or some kind of wood here. And we got Ezra and Daniel. They drank wine and praised the gods of gold and of silver, of brass, of iron, of wood, and of stone. Belshazzar? Okay. Taken out of the temple which was in Jerusalem, that the king and his princes, his wives, and his concubines might drink therein. Then they brought the golden vessels that were taken out of the temple of the house of God, which was at Jerusalem, and the king and his princes, his wives, and his concubines drank in them. They drank wine, praised the gods of gold and of silver, of brass, of iron, of wood, and of stone. In the same hour came forth fingers of a man's hand, and wrote over against the candlestick upon the plaster of the wall of the king's palace. And the king saw the part of the hand that wrote. Then the king's countenance was changed, and his thoughts troubled him, so that the joints of his loins were loosed, and his knees smote one against another. The king cried aloud to bring in the astrologers, the Chaldeans, and the soothsayers. And the king spake and said to the wise men of Babylon, Whosoever shall read this writing and show me the interpretation thereof, shall be clothed with scarlet, and have a chain of gold about his neck, and shall be the third ruler in the kingdom. Then came in all the king's wise men, but they could not read the writing, nor make known to the king the interpretation thereof. Then was King Belshazzar greatly troubled, and his countenance was changed in him, and his lords were astonished. Now the queen, by reason of the words of the king and his lords, came into the banquet house. And the queen spake and said, O king, live forever. Let not thy thoughts trouble thee, nor let thy countenance be changed. Excuse me. There is a man in thy kingdom, in whom is the spirit of the holy gods. And in the days of thy father, light and understanding of wisdom, like the wisdom of the gods, was found in him, whom the king Nebuchadnezzar thy father, the king, I say thy father, made master of the magicians, astrologers, Chaldeans, and soothsayers. For as much as an excellent spirit and knowledge and understanding, interpreting of dreams, and showing of hard sentences. So something about us having these abilities, some of us here with dream interpretation or the oracles. For as much as an excellent spirit and knowledge and understanding, interpreting of dreams, and showing of hard sentences, and dissolving of doubts were found in the same Daniel, whom the king named Belteshazzar. Now let Daniel be called, and he will show the interpretation. Then was Daniel brought in before the king, and the king spake and said unto Daniel, Art thou that Daniel which art of the children of the captivity of Judah? So something about you being, something about the Lion of Judah. It says, whom the king my father brought out of Jewry. So like Jews. I have even heard of thee, that the spirit of the gods is in thee, and that light and understanding and excellent wisdom is found in thee. And so something about you having all this because of you being made in the likeness and the image of Source, you being in direct connection with Source here, right? I have even heard of thee, that the spirit of the gods is in thee, and that light and understanding and excellent wisdom is found in thee. And now the wise men, the astrologers, have been brought in before me, that they should read this writing and make known unto me the interpretation thereof. But they could not show the interpretation of the king. And I have heard of thee, that thou canst make interpretations and dissolve doubts. Now if thou canst read the writing and make known to me the interpretation thereof, thou shalt be clothed with scarlet and have a chain of gold about thy neck, and shall be the third ruler in the kingdom. Then Daniel answered and said before the king, Let thy gifts be to thyself, and thy rewards to another. Yet I will read the writing unto the king and make known to him the interpretation. O thou king, the most high God gave Nebuchadnezzar thy father a kingdom and majesty and glory and honor. And for the majesty that he gave him, all people, nations, and languages trembled and feared before him, whom he would he slew, and whom he would keep alive, and whom he would set up, and whom he would put down. But when his heart was lifted up and his mind hardened in pride, he was deposed from his kingly throne, and they took glory from him. They took his glory from him. And he was driven from the sons of men, and his heart was made like the beast, and his dwelling was with the wild asses. They fed him with grass like oxen, and his body was wet with the dew of heaven, till he knew that the Most High God ruled in the kingdom of men, and that he appointed over it whomsoever he will. And thou his son, O Belshazzar, hast not humbled thine heart, though thou knewest all things, but hast lifted up thyself against the Lord of heaven, and they have brought the vessels of his house before thee, and thou and thy lords and thy wives and thy concubines have drunk wine in them, and thou hast praised the gods of silver and gold, of brass, iron, wood, and stone, which see not, nor hear, nor know, and the God in whose hand thy breath is, and whose are all thy ways, hast thou not glorified. Then was the part of the hand sent from him, and this writing was written. And this is the writing that was written: Mene, Mene, Tekel, Euphrasin. So that's Mene, Mene, Tekel, Upharsin. This is the interpretation of the thing. Men, God hath numbered thy kingdom and finished it. Tekel, thou art weighed in the balances. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta find this card. Because there ain't no goddamn coincidence. We got their hearts are reproaching them. Let me find that card. Yep. Weighing their heart. I wish I could set this up. Tekel, thou art weighed in the balances, and art found wanting, Paris, which is Peres, Thy kingdom is divided and given to the Medes and the Persians. Then commanded Belshazzar, and they clothed Daniel with scarlet and put a chain of gold about his neck, and made a proclamation concerning him that he should be the third ruler in the kingdom. And that night was Belshazzar the king of the Chaldeans. In that night was Belshazzar the king of the Chaldeans slain. He was slain. And Darius the Median took the kingdom, being about 62 years old. Damn. Who is this? Like, why y'all ain't got the actual artist singing the shit? Let's do Loki. Okay, so Darius, the name Darius means rich and kingly. So something about us being rich and kingly. Possessing goodness and preserver. It's a the Persian name. Preserver. Darius the Mede assumed kingship of Babylon after its conquest by Cyrus. Possess and maintain goodwill or goodwill. So something about Persia is here also. Let it be known. Hold on. Oh, I don't like that one. Go back to the other one. Okay. What the fuck? Whatever. Let it be known to the king that we went into the province of Judea, to the temple of the great God, which is being built with heavy stones, and timber is being laid in the walls, and this work goes on diligently and prospers in their hands. So something about us rebuilding. Restoration of the temple resumed. So something about Haggai and Zechariah is here. Then we asked those elders and spoke thus to them, who commanded you to build this temple and to finish these walls? We also asked them their names to inform you that we might write the names of the men who were chief among them. And thus they returned us an answer, saying, we are the servants of the God of heaven and earth, and we are rebuilding the temple that was built many years ago, which a great king of Israel built and completed. But because our fathers provoked the God of heaven to wrath, he gave them into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, the Chaldean, who destroyed this temple and carried the people away to Babylon. However, in the first year of Cyrus, king of Babylon, King Cyrus issued a decree to build this house of God. Also, the gold and silver articles of the house of God, which Nebuchadnezzar had taken from the temple that was in Jerusalem and carried into the temple of Babylon, those King Cyrus took from the temple of Babylon, and they were given to one named Sheshbazzar, whom he had made governor. And he said to him, take these articles, go, carry them to the temple site that is in Jerusalem, and let the house of God be rebuilt on its former site. On its former site. Yesterday I had got something about Jordan, y'all. About the restoration of Jordan. Then the same Sheshbazzar came and laid the foundation of the house of God, which is in Jerusalem. But from that time, even until now, it has been under construction and is not finished. Now, therefore, if it seems good to the king, let a search be made in the king's treasure house, which is there in Babylon, whether it is so that a decree was issued by King Cyrus to build this house of God at Jerusalem, and let the king send us his pleasure concerning this matter. Wow, this is so cool. So, something that's being replayed, or the ancestors or the generations before us, and something that they failed, or like what they say right here. He said, so our forefathers provoked the God of heaven to wrath and gave them into the hand of Babylon. Right? Well, we're not like our forefathers. So a lot of us broke those generational curses here. So this is why these changes are coming in as well. All right. I'm going to see what landmarks come out. And I'm still going to pull some government cards. And it's crazy because one of my decks, whenever I was like straightening up my cards, the one that's on top is royalty. Royalty. So the real royals. Okay. Something about the real royals being in the wilderness. We got exploration. So this could be what this exploration is talking about. Finding something here that belongs, something that goes with the rebuilding of whatever this is in Babylon, or locating something here, something being found. Maybe it can be in their palace, or some things that they're having in their palace that yeah, something like that. Yeah. What are the messages you have for us, Divine, concerning this matter? So killing animals for oil. What do we need to know? We got evidence, and then we got code violations. We got judge. So judgment, or something about a judge here. Intentionally producing bad medicine. Shadow government. So what's next? So be careful. Or I don't know, like be careful with your loved ones and pharmaceuticals or stuff like that. So we got NASA trespassing. I don't know, like there was something here, something that happened with NASA here, bro, that kind of just made all this like crumble down. We got slave master mentality. The United Nations. The United Nations deployed. The United Nations deployed, so they could be trying to y'all know how Japan, like there's places or governments that's like leaving and stuff like that. Then the queen is gone. Yeah, we got stolen bodies to create AI rappers. So yeah, that's a code violation. These people are dead or something like that. So yeah, these people getting out of hand. So just be on the lookout. We got child cannibalism, consuming aborted fetuses for nutritional value in folklore medicine, encouraging abortions. So that argument is not done. Yeah, hospitals encouraging abortions or murdering their patients and hiding evidence. So something, be on the lookout for hospitals acting like they're endorsing these things, but they have their own like alternative motives of what they're using it for, and it's not for these women's highest good. Yeah, this is an organized crime, and we got state of emergency, blood transfusion, blood wars, and high demand. So this is just a terrible attempt to try to like get some blood or something like that. People, yeah, motherfuckers wanting to extend their life or some shit, like, I don't know, something like that. This gala keep coming out, the secret rituals, the spellbound, and this gala shit keeps coming the fuck out, bro. So this must be something that's coming up. Dying from gut diseases, the royal food killing off its descendants. So that's why I had picked up digestive issues. I don't know what this lady's cause of death was. We got DNA extraction. So using government assistance to extract DNA from unsuspecting victims here. I hope these people don't try to drug the goddamn fruit and shit. Something about they could be trying to bring back extinct animals or something about extinct animals. We got chemically induced hallucinations and animal experimentation. Something about extracting DNA from animals as well to use. Okay, so yeah, we got fossil fuels again. Fossil fuels. U.S. grown fruits, veggies. So something about that shit. Man, let me see. Clarify animal experimentation. So we got Queen of Pentacles reversed here. There's somebody desperate for money, man. Like, yeah. And then we got Ace of Swords reversed. So something about these people being deceitful about their true intentions or purposes behind this animal experimentation or whatever they got going on here. Yeah, so Judgment, 8 of Cups, this closing information, they been doing that shit. But something about wisdom here as well is here moving forward. Now that we have the wisdom on these people's like true agendas and stuff like that, they gotta go now because it's been brought to light. Clarify U.S. grown. These U.S. grown vegetables. Clarify. We got the Fool card reverse. And then we got the Hangman. Oh my God. Something about cattle is here, bro. But rituals. Something about rituals with these animals as well, with sacred animals here. We got something about the water from is this animal sacrifice? Wow, we got the Queen of Wands reversed. This motherfucker was evil as hell. These are evil ass motherfuckers here. 10 of Swords. Yo. Why is all these feminines coming out reverse? What the fuck? You got the Queen of Cups reverse. Queen of Wands reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse. The Empress reversed. The Hierophant reversed. And then the card right after that, the Magician in the upright. 7 of Cups, illusions. Illusions regarding finances or abundance, prosperity here. And then we got the 6 of Swords. Illusions around prosperity or people's abundance or money or just how money in general. Illusions around that and literally like creating these blocks of people's forward movements or these restrictions of people's forward movements, like just moving about the earth and shit like that. Yeah, some shit coming out about this. Yeah, we got 5 of Pentacles. And then we got the Judgment. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they're not going to be able to continue like thriving from this structure that they had built here to keep them like financially secure. Like they're not going to continue this is not going to, there's not going to be a continuation of this like they're talking. Like they claim, like they think it's going to be. It's not. Yep. So we're having our wishes fulfilled here regarding these burdens no longer being burdened by these individuals. So tower moments are happening as a result here, because we're not doing this shit. We're not going to keep doing. Look, death. I'm telling you, their whole shit is being destroyed because this is what they done. We got the Chariot reverse. No forward movement. No forward movement. No growth. No, and then 2 of Pentacles reverse. No more juggling us. No more juggling the people to stay in power. I just heard Godspeed. Godspeed. Alright, I'm gonna pull some landmark cards and keep it moving. Alright, so what places can we expect? What places are most significant right now? So we got Israel. Oh my God. Dome of the Rock. Islamic shrine. Yo, look at what this is shaped like. That shit look like a knife. Or a sword, like the sword of truth. Temple of Jupiter. It's octagonal design, gilded wooded dome, and rich interior mosaics make the Dome of the Rock one of the most beautiful religious shrines in the world. So Islamic tradition holds that the Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven from a rock in Jerusalem. It is upon this rock that the oldest existing Islamic building stands. It was built from 687 to 691 on the same spot as the Jewish temple and Roman temple of Jupiter. That's cool. Something keep coming out about Brazil here. I don't know if these people are going to try to target the people of Brazil here. What other places are most significant right now we need to know about? But it's so cool how Israel was the first one that came out, bro. I'm telling you. What other places? Yo, we got Mount Rushmore came out again. They came out yesterday and they came out reverse today. So something going on with South Dakota or these people, their bloodlines. something coming out about them, or these statues, or something happened with Mount Rushmore. And then we got Jordan came out again. Jordan came out again. Oh my God, the motherfucking White House. So anyway, Petra, Georgian, ancient city of stone. Forgotten for centuries, 2,000 years old, city of Petra, carved into the slopes of Mount Hor, was rediscovered in 1812. Flourishing Nabatean urban center in the heart of the ancient Near East. Population of perhaps 20,000 to 30,000. Its name means rock. And something about its many temples, tombs, buildings were chiseled by hand from mountain cliffs. So we done had Israel come out first. Then we had Mount Rushmore come out reverse. And then we got Jordan. Now we got the fucking White House. Washington, D.C. So these are going to be the places of most significance moving forward. Or like, you about to be hearing some shit about this. Or this is like what all this is about here. Israel. Something going on with Tanzania as well. Something about Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Kiliman. Goddamn. Mount Kilimanjaro. And it's the highest mountain in Africa, rising 15,100 feet from its base in the United Republic of Tanzania in the awe-inspiring a mountain made from 3 snow-capped volcanic cones right near the equator. I said Ecuador. So something about Ecuador as well. Its summit is the highest in Africa. Kilimanjaro is a Maasai word meaning large rock. And this is what it looks like. There's something about elephants as well. And maybe the Greek or some shit. Alright, y'all. So, yo, there's something here about volcanoes, mountains, and temples. I keep volcanoes, mountains, temples. Pull some angel cards for these places. I don't know why I'm hearing Michael Jackson. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Okay. Give us some clarity, some messages regarding Israel Most High. What message do you have for us? So we got 8 of Cups again. God, the pleasures of man's children. Transformation gives consolation in adversity. And then we have the Ace of Wands, the patient guide. Fertility and multiplicity protects against despair, helps one be patient. Something about God's patience, like something about God no longer has patience for these people trespassing Israel or the Israelites or something like that. No longer has patience, and all that gentle God, all that merciful, that mercy is gone. That mercy is gone. Not for the Israelites, but for the tormentors of the Israelites, the holy people. Perception of unity protects against accidents and heals the sick. We got strength, the raising God, loyalty, delivery from those who seek to oppress brings victory. So delivery from those who seek to oppress Israel. Clarify Mount Rushmore. We got the 6 of Wands reversed, so no victory. No victories here. That's like 6 of Wands is like victorious energy, but it came out reversed. It says God who took evil, longevity, protects against infirmities. That came out reversed. So they will not be protected against infirmities, and it will not be long lasting. So I don't know, it must be falling apart, or it's going to be destroyed. Some shit like that. But it's not built for, it's not, something about these people in them failing with preservation, or they don't really know how to preserve, or I don't know. It ain't built the same. It's not built strong. Something like that. It's not strong. It's not strong enough to withstand the Most High, or the Most High strength. Clarify. Give me another card from Mount Rushmore. What do we need to know? What can you tell us? Queen of Pentacles, the Eternal God. We got 55. So some major changes going on with this. We got intellectual lucidity. So there may be like what's the word? A transfer of wealth type of thing here, or having to pay back. Intellectual lucidity provides consolation and compensation. So having to compensate. Something about how they got the money in order to build these things. They're going to have to, like, I don't know, something about that. We got Jordan. Clarify Jordan. What can you tell us about Jordan? Divine Spirit. What can you tell us about Jordan? So we got 5 of Swords. God, the highest being. Desire to know, the acquisition of wisdom. So this almost looks like somebody being put out, put in time out, being casted out. And it also looks like someone who's being guided and instructed. Give me another one for this. So we got the Magician reverse. The generous God. Spiritual wisdom and magic helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. So something about them trying to keep these secrets hidden regarding something to do with Jordan. And this competition energy with the 5 of Swords here. Clarified Tanzania, Mount Kilimanjaro. What message do you have? What message will you give us, Most High? So we got 7 of Pentacles, the lovely God, discernment, general prosperity, and the deliverance of prisoners. The deliverance of prisoners. Clarify White House. What can you give us about White House? What can you give us about the White House? We got the Hangman. The only God. So these people really try to like replace God. Something about an angel. Oh my God, yo, bro. There's definitely like some revelation shit going on. Desire for knowledge protects from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits. Something about us being protected from the liars, the evil spellcasters, and the bad spirits of Washington, D.C., or U.S. or whatever. Of the U.S. Yep, the tower. They're going to be experiencing a great tower here. We got Uriel, the fire of God. Disruption of their plans. Warns of disasters, aids, and transformation. So we will be aided in these transformations. But this is the angels aiding us in these transformations. Bringing these wars, bringing these towers to these people here. To these tormentors. We got Page of Swords, God the refuge. They will have no refuge. Governs dreams and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. I don't know why I'm hearing Freddy. I'm hearing Freddy, the Nightmare on Elm Street. We got Judgment. Judgment. God hidden in darkness. Atonement of errors. Destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. So God is destroying all of their power, and he's going to humiliate them publicly. Some of these people are going to be haunted in a dream state. They might die. They might not wake up because of how terrified that they will be, like in the dream from these nightmares here. You know how you can, if you are a dreamer, you've experienced dreams where you actually like fought people, or like you was attacked and you woke up like to show like with scars and stuff on your body. from being attacked and stuff like that. So it's that type of energy here. Like some of these people, we got Hierophant, peace. The merciful God, number 9, divine forgiveness, obtains friendship and favors of the great, secures promises. So this is talking about the Most High honoring, the Most High honoring His promise, His covenant with us. This is okay. What you call it? The cherubim, CHERIBUM, I think. But what I'm talking about is this symbolic figure here, like with the bull, the lion, the eagle. Wow. Wish fulfillment, God the kindest giver, healing, preserves health and cures diseases. So we got God who stirs all men, motivation and lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. So those who they humiliated or who they caused falls for or stagnated or all these restrictions and limitations or trying to put, all these restrictions on how we live, right? We are being uplifted. But these people are about to experience like a lot of, I'm telling you, I don't know why I'm channeling Freddie. So a lot of hauntings. I already channeled a message about the White House being haunted. There's a lot of shit went on there for it not to be. It don't make sense for it to not be haunted. Especially the grounds of the White House. So these people sitting there deriving their confidence and shit from, humiliating others on their land and, for display and stuff like that. But they got so many spirits. They have so many spirits there who lost their lives there, and they don't even realize like they created their own demise by doing that shit. So, alright, y'all. This your girl, the Authentic Empress. I think that's all the messages I'm going to get right now on this topic. So, I will see you guys in the next read.